All right, guys, welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio. We got Bo Tillman remote commentary from Boston, Massachusetts, but we got a good one here. We got a 9 versus 8 matchup.
Yes,
We have.
sir!
Oh God!
Never let him know your next move, Bo.
Oh my gosh!
Who's the
Not
matchup we
again.
have in front of us? We just watched one of these teams. We got Dauntless and Elevation.
Halfway through my intro, just get bulldozed by Nick Danchenko.
Yes, sir! It wasn't even a what's up, guys. It was just, yes, sir!
You're. Anyway. But this could be a good one. Elevation and Dauntless, very familiar with each other too. So this should be a good one. I was saying earlier that Elevation might have good catch. Paulson to Paulson. I was gonna say Elevation might. Oh,
Oh, it
was
looks
gonna
like
say-
the catch may have. Oh no, because it's cloth.
yeah, but the catch should still count though.
The catch does count, but the person it came off of is still out.
Right. But yeah, no, I know that, but then so the catch should have counted, so then Braden should be able to so then Braden was out, but then Dakota got hit out right afterwards. So I guess but there was no one. It was 6-on-6 at that point. Anyway, shut up, Bo. So moving on. So phone players just trying to figure it out. Blind leading the blind right now. So we got 4 players left for Elevation, 2 for Dauntless. I was saying earlier, I feel like Elevation may have the tallest team here, with the Paulson brothers, David Carlock also being tall.
Yeah, definitely
In
the
terms of the
tallest
men's
team.
side. I don't know who the other guy is for Elevation, also tall, similar build to the Paulson brothers, but I don't remember what his name is. But could be an honorary Paulson brother.
Could be. Definitely a good pickup for this team, and a very underrated cloth player, in my opinion, is David Carlock. Played him earlier,
Oh yeah.
and I didn't realize how good his throw was, and the fact that he can have a full pump fake without launching the ball is great. And he's getting these hits.
100%.
He's very, very accurate. He's closing sets. He stays alive very, very well.
Yeah.
Great addition. Underrated.
I know David Carlock's been pushing really hard to make the cloth practice squad for Team USA, so I know that's been his primary focus this year in my talks with him, so I'm glad he's showing out this weekend for the scouting round.
Yeah, good for him. He's playing very, very well, and yeah, he's very, very difficult to play against too, because someone with a full pump and cloth is difficult to deal with, because then you don't know if they're throwing or not. In cloth, there's kind of a lot of tells for most players, because their
Right.
pump isn't gonna be as intense as their throw.
Right.
Burden on Dauntless. Third ball coming very, very late. Ball released left at the honorary Paulson brother.
Good cross shot by Dustin.
Dakota, great catch by Dustin. Saying, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Dustin.
What a grab. Tries to catch Elevation's middle, sleeping.
Dauntless up 3 players. I haven't seen a catch counter up in a while.
No, me neither. There was one game where we must have had at least 20.
Yeah.
It was just back and forth. There were more catches than hits in that game. I am convinced.
Right.
I think that was no sting though.
Yeah, no sting. I mean, this is just a great catching round in general because I feel like no sting pretty easy to catch. Coming from a non-catching player like myself, I feel like no sting's pretty easy to catch. Cloth, I feel like is pretty easy to catch for the most part.
You know, you'd think, and then I still can't make a grab that's in my pocket. So.
Oh yeah. That being said, I'm gonna drop some layups.
I heard you were bullying me about that on stream earlier.
Look, I'm gonna drop the easy ones too.
Same thing in no sting. On the streamed court, I went out. I jumped for a pop-up grab. Nobody on the other side had a ball, and I fumbled it.
Hey, sometimes the moments are just too big for some.
It was a round-robin game, and the other person blocked the ball. The only person off the court was me. I'm the only one who died. Triple on the left corner. A smart play, very, very strategic. Somehow they still have 2 balls.
Michelle really throws her body around the court. I'm not sure how many bruises or how many ice baths Michelle has to have after each tournament. But every time I watch Michelle play, I'm just like, I'm amazed by how durable Michelle is.
Dauntless taking that round. It's going to be 2-2.
Squeeze saying Nick and Bo invalidating cloth catchers everywhere. I don't think
That's crazy.
I don't think that. I just think foam is harder to catch.
I mean,
It
I
moves more.
gotta disagree, but I kind of agree. It's hard. It's hard to judge which ball is more difficult to catch. I think foam is more difficult to hand catch, but to body catch, I think foam is easier. Maybe.
You think foam is easier to catch? I think for like how hard people throw and how much the ball moves. Like I don't know.
Personally, for me, I think catching in foam is easier than catching in cloth. I feel like the ball just kind of bounces out of my hands.
Okay.
But don't take my opinion for it. I think I have 2 catches in competitive dodgeball since I've started playing. So yeah. No, I probably have more than that, but I'm not that guy. Pofo with a nice cross-court shot.
John Gatlin saying Michelle needs to wear a suit of armor while playing. Good catch. By Preston over there in the left corner. Good shot there by Dakota.
I agree with this statement. If you're coming from foam, it's difficult to catch cloth. But if you're coming from cloth, it's difficult to catch foam. I understand that. I would agree with that. Or if you're me, it's just you can't catch. You can't catch, like, if I went to Mexico and I drank the tap water, I wouldn't catch anything. That's how bad at catching I am. I'm serious.
Yeah, anytime I drop a ball that I should catch, I'm just like, I play quarterback for a reason in football. So not a wide receiver. So
I'd probably fumble the toss back. I wouldn't be able to get that far. Good hops by Harwood. He's in a 1v4 situation. Both Paulson brothers are still in. They're big, they're fast, and they have the arms to take you out from 40 feet. Or in this case, that's the whole court.
Yeah.
Elevation up 4-2. Something very, very interesting I realized today is that Elevation didn't play open yesterday.
Yeah.
They are only here for mixed cloth.
Yeah, I wonder if that was on purpose or did they just not get in because of the cap for teams or?
No clue. No clue. I imagine it had to do with the team cap.
Yeah.
Single ball out of the middle. All 3 of these guys all three, the 2 Paulsons and the 1 fraud Paulson. Honorary Paulson is how we'll say
Paulson.
it. All of them have fantastic arms. Big rip from Dakota.
Cousin Paulson.
Cousin Paulson. Good throw by Hardwood is going to take out the middle Paulson. 2 Paulsons left. Single ball spent out of the middle. Something that I've noticed a lot of teams like doing, so that, because there's no middle ball on the other team, usually that middle ball for a lot of these teams is the ball that's going back and forth, because the wings can protect you very, very well.
Right.
You don't have to worry about a counter from the middle. Pofo,
whoa,
big shot.
Great shot. I think it's so crazy, like, because I play so many of these players, like we play so many of these players in like foam, for example, and seeing the differences in their throw between cloth and foam. Like some people have like crazy throws in cloth, but like maybe not as crazy throws in foam, and then vice versa. If that makes sense.
Does make sense. Pofo tagged out. Dakota Paulson, one of those players that I think has the same pace on a cloth ball and a foam ball.
Yeah, Pofo definitely has a great.
Both.
Yeah, a great throw in both.
The Paulsons also very good arms in both divisions.
Like I think like someone that comes to mind is like Marcus Heath, for example. Like I think Marcus's foam throw is like pretty okay, but I think Marcus's cloth throw is like really good.
Really good.
So
Same thing with nose sting, I've also noticed.
Yeah, nose sting too. So I'm just like I don't know the difference, but like for me, for example, I think I throw much better in foam than I do nose sting. Like I have zero confidence in throws and nose sting, and I just do not understand why. But it's just crazy, like just the different ball types, like how people throw differently.
Yeah, because a lot of people have to change their mechanics to throw cloth. A lot of people can't get the grip by just trying to grip the seams on the ball. They have to kind of sometimes palm it, or you even have some people doing that kind of soccer goalie-esque throw.
Yeah, I love seeing that too.
Paulson's gonna make a grab on Harwood. All 3 Paulsons are still on the court.
Nice
and
block.
Elevation, the last second, are going to take that point.
John Gallen saying, fun fact about David and Pofo, he wears 57 because he likes the number 5 and 7, so we just put them together. And that is on men just not being able to make decisions.
Would you go with 57 or 75? I would go 75.
I think I would go 75.
I think it just has a better look to it, in my opinion.
I think both just look like heavy numbers. Like, both look like offensive lineman numbers. So, on a jersey, I don't think I could pull that off. But it looks good for Pofo. Pofo, big, strong dude. So I feel like he can pull off 57 or 75.
You always have the one guy who has the really random high number.
Like Grenier.
Like
Grenier has 67, I think is insane.
But Grenier's makes sense in dodgeball because he's an AHL referee who also has the number 67 while he refs.
Oh, okay.
And then
I've always wanted to ask him.
Yeah,
where he gets that number from.
I want to get now. I want to know if it was just given to him for reffing or if he chose it.
Right. I was like, did he play football and that was his football number? Or...
Mitch Jansen is gonna text Nick Grenier right now, asking the origin of the number 67 aside from hockey.
We love that. We love the research, the side research. Us getting to the bottom of things here on Dodgeball.live.
Shout out to the research crew.
Speaking of getting to the bottom of things, Paulson number 3 from Dan Allport doing research is Jared Howard from Denver. So we have gotten to the bottom of this. Jared Howard. Shout out Jared Howard. We know your name now.
Nah, it's just Paulson, bro.
Jared Howard Paulson.
Jared Howard Paulson. That sounds so regal.
JHP.
Dauntless with a nice player lead here. They can play time and still have enough to maybe get a tie. Good catch in the middle. 2 players taken out in that exchange. We have 1 player left for elevation.
Nice counter by Preston on Jen there too.
And other thing is, we always have the one guy at the tournament who wears the number 0.
Yeah, what's your take on the number 0? See, I've said that my backup numbers, like I usually wear number 1, but my backup numbers have always been like 2 and then 0. But I have a dilemma for midseason because our mixed team, we have 3 players on our team, me, Maximus, and Lisa Mora. We all wear number 1. So it's kind of like, what do we do?
I think Lisa takes the 1.
Yeah, I was gonna offer it to Lisa. I feel like she can have it, but I'm like, what do I can't wear number 2 because Ashley.
Yeah.
Boston wears number 2. But I was thinking about wearing number 11.
Ooh, that would be nice. Anyway, Dauntless with the previous point, they have a bunch of time to tie and maybe take the game. As for the numbers, I like 11. 11 for you. I don't know. Does it suit? I've never seen you with a number 2. I think I have to see it.
I used to wear it in baseball sometimes.
We'll have a 2, we'll have a 1, we'll have a 21. Nathan Wu. Shout out my boy.
Do you not like the number 0? Is that what you were getting at?
I do not like the number 0. I find it's like, why is your number nothing? Like, at least 1, you're like, number 1, or it like makes sense. It's like 0, really? Like,
maybe it's like your hole, you know?
Yeah, also what sport uses that number? Mitch providing a very, very good point. Ooh, big pre-throw from Pofo. It's going to be 4 balls for elevation. Could be a little costly for Dauntless. Spends the 5th. Harwood gets tagged out. Equal in player numbers.
Good shot there by Dakota. 90 seconds.
So 0 is also infinity, apparently.
Kind of.
So apparently that's what 0 is, and I hate infinity more than I hate 0.
Because that's so much.
Now it's like, wow.
It's too much.
Look at this cocky guy. Infinite what? For what?
What if Rashad was like, that's how many people I believe can get me out? Eight sideways is also infinity. It's true.
I found out Riel Wilmont is infinity. I love Riel, and honestly, infinity suits him because this guy never gets tired. We have a 90-second set coming up.
So it looks like if there's only a 90-second set, that means no matter what, Dauntless can't come back.
It looks like Elevation are going to take the win, getting that previous set 8-4. Dauntless had the chance if they didn't throw that last set. Rashad losing the middle ball. David Carlock, he's been doing that this entire day. Very accurate, great throws from the back line.
8's a good number. Like that, Mitch. Not for the infinity reasons, but
8 is a good number.
Like Kobe Bryant.
John was saying, yeah. John was saying you should wear 67.
I don't think I could pull that off. I would look super ridiculous with a heavy number like 67.
Mitch Jansen saying his number is 64, which I actually feel is very, very fitting. And it's not just because it immediately makes me think of Minecraft.
I need to know the origin of 64.
Now, Bo wants to know the origin of number 64. Mitch is going to type it out. Keep an eye on the chat. Dauntless are going to be up one player. Sadly, this set does not matter, though. They have already lost this match. I guess this one's for funsies. Good block by Harwood. Carlock stays alive, and that's going to be the end. Any final thoughts on this round of 16 match?
Yeah, I thought Elevation did what they needed to do. Played their game. I thought David Carlock was really solid in corner. The Paulson brothers did their thing. We learned who Jared Howard is. And yeah, Dauntless put up a good fight at the end. I thought this was pretty evenly matched, but Elevation, very experienced cloth players on their side, and they're going to be moving on.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned for more round of 16 matches here on Dodgeball.live. Up next, we got your boy, Anikuma. I'm playing against Swarm. Stay tuned for more Dodgeball action in just a couple minutes. The next batch of round of 16 matches will be starting. Catch you in a bit.
Let's go. Good luck.
Thank you.